we've got an array of tools that we've built around the CCC that sort of help our customers do some comparisons against the CCC and your current solution. The easiest one and probably the most impactful of them all is this savings calculator, and what it enables you to do is take your current solution and all the costs that are associated with it and directly compare it to the cost of the CCC. And what I'll do for you now is just give you a very quick demonstration of how it works and just prove that it's a really simple tool. So as a starting off point, we'll put in the cost of your current detector. We know that there's cheaper purchase prices out there on the market in terms of an initial buy price. So we'll pop in a nice low figure of $650. We'll then move on to calibration costs. So we know that these can vary broadly depending on the ports that your vessels are sailing in. We know that some ports in South America, for example, can be particularly expensive for these kind of things, but if your vessel's on those trading routes, then that's the kind of only option that you've got. But taking that aside, we'll put in again a bit of an average price of around $200. The first sensor cost that you need to consider then is the cost of your replacement oxygen sensors. So similar to your calibrations, these can vary, but they do tend to come in at around $200. Again, these are replaced every 2 years. So across 6 years, you're looking at sort of multiple oxygen sensor replacements. The next one that you've got is your dual tox sensor. These tend to be a little bit more expensive than your oxygen sensors because you've got two gases being detected within the one sensor. So we'll pop that in at sort of around $350. The last one then is the LEL sensor. It's got the longest life of them all, sort of around 5 years, and it comes in at a similar price to the dual tox. So what we've got now is the cost of your detector itself, and then the cost of the calibrations and the sensors that you'll have to replace along the way. The last one is logistical costs, and we refer to them here at Martech as hidden costs because they are very much just that. What we tend to find when we're speaking to our customers is the cost of getting the detectors to and from your vessel, so back to a service provider or a calibration provider, getting the sensors to and from the vessel are often overlooked, and this is probably because naturally you're sending equipment to and from your ship all the time. But if we take those into account, and even if we put in a really low figure of sort of $100 per maintenance interval, you'll see that it quite quickly escalates to a considerable amount of money. Over 6 years, you're looking at $500, which in this case is almost the cost of the original detector itself. So if we move across then to the right hand side, we'll put in the cost of the CCC detector. Its current pricing is at $879, and what then happens is it directly compares the $879 against this 3-year cost here of $2,000 and calculates a saving in this case of $1,121. Which, looking at it like this, I must admit, does seem really trivial. But if you then think about that's per detector, we know that vessels carry multiple personal gas detectors. A tanker, for example, often has sort of 8 to 10 multi-gas detectors on board. So you're easily coming in at around $10,000 saving per vessel. We amplify that then further by the number of tankers in a fleet. If you take a fleet of 20 tankers, you've got $200,000 that you can save within 3 years. And you've not done anything different. You've not stopped detecting gas. You've not stopped protecting your crew. You're just swapping out one detector for another, and as I'm sure most of you will know, $200,000 worth of savings can be much better reinvested in other aspects of operating a vessel. So that's the calculator, that's how it works, and we'll be able to share those and hope to share those with as many of our customers as we can, so that you can carry out your own comparisons based on your own costings. Thank you for taking the time to sit and watch our video today. I hope you found the information that I went through helpful. If anybody has any follow-up questions, or if you'd like to find out more information off the back of what I've gone through, please feel free to reach out. You can also get access or a link to the calculator that I ran through. The best email address to do so is sales@martech-marine.com, and yeah, get in touch, and one of our lovely sales team members will be in touch and give you a helping hand. Thanks.